down into the late start here at Beverly High School. My name is Evan Alfano. I'll have a call for you this afternoon. Beverly playing host the Masco Chieftains here. Beverly off to a great start, the perfect 4-0 start. They have yet to allow a goal, coming off a 1-0 victory against Peabody. Sierra Merritt with a 70th minute goal to give the Panthers that late 1-0 victory. The defense has remained stout early on, as Caden Lippy fired the left-footed shot over the crossbar to get the Panthers underway. Cool afternoon here at Beverly High School. Sun trying to peek through the clouds. It has certainly become fall here as we near the end of the month of October. And Beverly looking really strong from the start. They were called a men's game earlier this month, and a bit shaky early in the game for them, but they came away with the victory. But girls have been strong from the start. Got the orange jerseys and the bright pink socks. Now ball sent forward. Berganca now tries to play a ball forward. Lippy again trying to take control. That's turned away by Taylor Bavardi. And played forward to Elena Lindenin. Ball eventually sent all the way back to De Leon. Ball's out of play, so some early touches. It's Leah Whitehair who she actually had the first shot. And again, some changes to the MIA. The way soccer games have been played, there are no throw-ins at all, so balls are going to be kicked in. Also, no use of the head is allowed, so you can see a lot of players chesting the ball down, as well as a lot of low crosses via corner kicks, trying to get balls on their teammates' feet. Make it a little challenging for teams in the offensive end trying to score off corners when you're not able to use your head. It's a nice ball played forward. Lena Lindenin trying to track that ball down. Gets the low cross in. That's going to trickle away. Sydney Anderson between the pipes this afternoon for the Panthers. The senior goalkeeper. Her first action will be goal kick. Plays it forward. A good defensive play there to knock it away. Hansen. Now Bavardi. She's been active early. Taylor Bavardi. Tries to cut it back. Now a chance, left-footed shot, and a good diving save there from Anderson. It was Morgan Bavardi who got that left-footed shot on to no avail. Now another chance for Masco, another low shot. Anderson scoops it up easily. Ali Carfodias with that effort there. So early on, it was Masco that had been in control. Both teams able to get a couple chances, but Masco the only shot on frame. Now a great ball forward. Now a chance to cross. And there's a low cross that's actually going to end up off the side of the post. And that was blocked away for a corner kick. Sierra Merritt, again, who scored that game-winning goal for Beverly in their last contest against Peabody, able to create this corner opportunity. There's a low cross played back. One time high into the box, keeper coming out will make the save. No problem there. Ariane Shonda there, who got the one-time cross in for the Panthers. They're trying to work out of the back. That's a nice play. Sarah Hall in the midfield. That's Whitehair trying to play it forward. Kelsey Dalbon now. Trying to play it back. Battling this Whitehair again. Nice defensive play there in the end. Back to work is Masco. And the ball behind. That was Lindenen. Now Morgan Bavardi cuts back to her right-footed shot, a nice save. Anderson snacks out of there. A couple shots early for Morgan Bavardi. This ball's going to roll out of play in front of us. Masco going to retain possession here. Nice player there. It's Whitehair trying to gain possession of that midfield. Called her name a few times already. She's been in kind of that attacking midfield position. I've created some chances for the Panthers early on. Again, this game's being played in 4 20-minute quarters. So it'll be 2 40-minute halves, just split in half one more time. Masco back on the run again. It's Bavardi, her right-footed shot, and the first goal of the game. And it's Morgan Bavardi. Slots that home into the corner, and Masco jumps out to the early lead, 1-0. Morgan Bavardi's been busy early in this contest already. That was her 3rd shot of the game, and this time finds the back of the net. That's the first goal Beverly's allowed in their 5th game. It was Whitehair who got the first shot of this game, but Masco ever since really starting to take some control. That one knocked out harm's way by Lauren Hansen. And not much Anderson could do with that shot. It was slotted away in that far post. Nicely kept it low on the ground. The keeper's going to come out and kick that away. Taylor Bavardi moving forward for Lindenen. Elena Lindenen got some space in the midfield. Ball's rolled forward, and there's no one quite there, and Anderson scoops it up. She has been busy in this first quarter. She'll send that away back towards us. And played back to Lauren Hansen. Now Beverly trying to go to work offensively. Gets past Hansen. Ball's rolling, kicked away in the end by Hansen. Both teams making a substitution. Isabella Sullivan checks in for the Panthers. Now a chance in midfield. That's a nice shot, but it's going to roll wide for Hall. Sarah Hall found some space at the top of the box, let one go. Got a bit away from her. Beverly hasn't been able to put that first chance on frame yet, but they've got a few shots early on. Lauren Bowner has checked in for Masco. And a foul there. A bit too aggressive was the Whitehair, the senior in the midfield. First whistle blown today. Players just communicating how they want to kick this ball away. There it goes. Down to the feet of the goal scorer, Bavardi. That ball rolled just behind. That shot from distance. That's going to skip up an Anderson, but she'll scoop that up. Those can be tricky shots from distance, one to kind of skip up on a keeper. Well, sent forward, a nice play defensively by Kylie Dumont. It's Leah Whitehair who keeps that in play. They get Hanson, a nice defensive effort. Now deep ball sent towards Bavardi in the box. And she'll get pushed down from behind. And the whistle's going to blow, and I believe that's going to be a goal kick. It will be. Wasn't sure if that was going to be a penalty or not, but nothing's assessed. So Anderson will kick it away. Right towards Hall. Now Whitehair plays it back. Ball knocked forward now to Sierra Merritt. Merritt working the far side against Hanson. Nice little move there, able to keep possession now. Tries to get across in. This ball going to end up rolling out of play. Well, let me just get a bit too far ahead of her there, but a nice run by Sierra Merritt, the senior forward, trying to create some offense for the Panthers. All right, in the midfield. A nice defensive play there. Ariane Shonda there. Really carved that ball out. Beverly's defense looking a lot more stingy here after allowing that early goal. White here in the midfield will knock that out wide, but nobody home. .6:45 to go in this first quarter. Again, 4 20-minute quarters will be played. Masco with a 1-0 lead here over Beverly. Good effort so far on the road. Leave the Guerrero on the far side battling. Now Samantha Carnival sends that towards Merritt. That's Hanson who kicks it forwards. Nice little give and go working there from Bavardi. Beverly snuffing that one out. The ball eventually blasted forward. Waiting for that, there was Kylie Dumont. Masco quickly going back to work. Ball rolling towards the corner. Actually knocked out of play. Nora Devitt keeping it away. Beverly coming off a very good season. Have a 3 seed in the North Division II tournament. Losing in the quarterfinals to Winchester and penalty kicks 2-1. Had advanced past the prelims, the 2-1 win over Charleston, who was the 19th seed. Again, doesn't really matter what seed you are come the playoffs. Games seem to always be played close. This is a low cross. That's kicked away right to Merritt. Your Whitehair, nice ball out wide to Shonda. Tries to find Carnival. Eventually kicked away. Sophia Hemsey. Some good work by Masco, able to kind of keep possession. Switching the field with it. Valancourt for Masco. Hallie Valancourt so far been a key piece of that midfield. Starting to create some chances early on for the Chieftains. Fast-paced opening quarter. Not many whistles, just a couple so far. Both teams trying to gain the upper edge. So far it's Masco. They've got that opening goal off the foot of Morgan Bavardi. Back to midfield, sent down. And now Whitehair tries to play it forward, and Hansen knocks that away. Lauren Hansen said her name a lot so far, the defensive half. Switching the field. Maxell. Now Bavardi. She's got some room to work with it. She'll take the right foot. That's blocked away. Nora Devitt there, the nice defensive play to stop the goal scorer. Carnival working one-on-one. Good defensive effort there. Now Bavardi has a cut towards the middle. It's a great defensive effort there. That was Isabel Sullivan. Masco though keeping possession. As Bowner will check out. I believe that's Lindenen who checks back in.
I was joking saying I see Mr. Yellow.
I'm trying to go back to work. Masco. That's a cross in diving. It gets past Anderson, but out of harm's way.
Not lucky there.
And that was shot. That's going to skip on Anderson. Kind of bobbles it a bit and then dives right back on it. Bavardi kind of go tumbles over her as a ball had skipped away briefly from Anderson to be able to control. It's nice work from the keeper.
Yeah.
Sierra Merritt. She's already had some nice runs already. I set it towards Sullivan. Now Whitehair, she fires from distance. That'll be scooped up nicely, but a good chance from Leah Whitehair. The keeper making first save. That's Morgan Bavardi. Switches field nicely with Lindenen. Low ball sent forwards to Guerrero. Down at the corner nicely, and she'll win possession. Olivia Guerrero making some nice work in the corner, keeping her team on the attack. Ariane Shonda there. A couple nice plays defensively, blocked away. I believe it's going to be called a goal kick. It was last deflected off
Goal kick. It's going to be a goal
Masco player. Refs just communicating briefly, get on the same page. It is in fact a goal kick.
Well, she's going to kick it, but it's not really going to be a goal kick.
Both goalies in their green uniforms. Definitely easy to pick out the both of them on this field today. Enter that neon green goalie jersey. Kicks that forward. Whitehair will gain possession. Let the whistle will blow, and that will be the end of the opening quarter.
Yep.
Exciting one for both teams. Morgan Bavardi, the only one to get through and find the opening goal for Masco Chieftains. They have a 1-0 lead. Beverly, again, they hadn't allowed a goal until today. So it's their first time trailing. They enter the game 4-0. So definitely some adversity that this Panther squad facing here as we get ready for quarter number 2. Just about 2 minutes of time will elapse here between quarters before we get right back underway. Sydney Anderson, the goalie for Beverly, 2019 Salem News and a New England Conference All-Star. Again, tied for 3rd with 4 shutouts on the season. Kaylee Crowell, 5 goals and 2 assists as well for Beverly on the season. Sierra Merritt also with 5 goals. Also has an assist on the season. Again, this Beverly team has the ability to score with many different players kind of all over the field, and that's always tough for opponents. I've been fortunate to call last year the Endicott College men's soccer team a few times, and they were led by Evan Couchot with 23 goals, but sometimes if Couchot was not on the field, they, at points, especially early in the season, struggled to find other players to score goals. They were able to get that going towards the end of the year, but it can make it a little easier sometimes for opponents if you've got just 1 or 2 players that can put the ball in the back of the net. But for this Panther side, they have multiple different girls that are able to find the back of the net, and they've showed that this season, helping lead them to that 4-0 start.
They are going to switch this time. So
And as Beverly trots back out in the field, they're going to switch sides to start the second quarter. So similar to what you would do in the start of a second half, but again, we're still in the first half. Just preparing for the second 20-minute section, we'll call it, of the first half. Again, in the MIA, you have the ability to play 40-minute halves, or you can change it up to 20-minute quarters. And that's what we've seen from the Beverly teams this year. And Sierra Merritt will stand over the ball to get us back underway. And we're back underway, so it's Beverly who gains possession first to Hall. Trying to go to work. Nice little step through there by Linden, and now Carnival in the midfield. Plays it forward to Sierra Merritt. Merritt looks for options. Had Whitehair going with her. That's a strong defensive effort in the end. Docked away by Kylie Dumont. Now switching the fields. Linden. Good one-on-one play there from Carafodius.
Yeah.
Ali Carafodius for Masco.
Yeah, I saw that.
They'll get the kick in. That's what we'll call it. Carafodius. Now Linden. A strong defensive effort there from Lily Cook. Senior defense for the Panthers. Beverly still haven't gotten much offensively. Seen Whitehair take a couple shots in the midfield. Merritt's made a couple of nice runs. Other than that, it's been slim pickings in this first half for the Panthers, something they're not quite used to this season. Carnival sends that forward, but Merritt going to try to track that down. In the end, it's going to roll a bit too far. Carnival's a bit disappointed right when she let that ball go. Everyone on the field wearing a mask today, and as it gets colder, something becomes more positive. Helps to keep you a bit warmer when you're out there playing. The Mask go back to work. It's Valancourt with a nice run. She's still going up the far side. Now towards frame, now a low cross, and a nice play in the end. Anderson Kind of saw it was coming and able to dive to her left to make the save. Allie Valancourt there, a great run up the far side. Good punt to Whitehair. Now sent forward towards Sullivan. It's a nice defensive play though in the end, Carfodius. Masco just been able to kind of sniff out any opportunities for the Panthers offensively. Beverly going back to work. Touch a bit too far and knocked away. Now Hall. There's a play forward. He's almost got to Crowell. Crowell's not able to get it. It's again a strong defense at back line for Masco. They've been tough so far. Beverly's been able to make a few runs. It had some great passing in that midfield. But just in that final third, haven't been able to get that last pass to create a good scoring opportunity. Get a couple shots from just outside, about 25 yards. Now Whitehair, she'll send that deep into the box. That's on frame, and keeper forced to make a save. Whitehair applying some pressure. Got a really good strong shot. We've seen that on display early. Now Morgan Bavardi. Touches it forward. Good defensive effort. Linden was trying to get there. Ball will roll out of play. Carfodius will kick it in. At this point in the season, teams getting accustomed to the new rules. They're back on their way. Strong defensive effort immediately. Really Cook wasting no time. Both teams really settling down, especially Beverly in defensive end. They allowed a few nice runs, which eventually led to a Morgan Bavardi goal early, but nothing really since then. The ball sent out wide. That's crossed in, chested down nicely. Back towards the midfield. Carfodius there on the outside. Nice tweak away from Hall. Sarah Hall going to work. Trying to find Merritt. Cut out nicely though from Hansen. So cut back there from Whitehair, and she goes to switch the field. Kaylee Crowell trying to track that down and almost able to do so. Good hustle from her. That's Merritt who's going to check out for the Panthers. Grace Fitzgerald, sophomore midfielder, now up front for Beverly. Now it's Hall. Really left-footed shot, and that's going to just keep rising, go over the frame. Not a bad chance from Sarah Hall with the left foot. Ball was bouncing a bit when she shot that and ended up rising a bit over the crossbar. Again, that's where Beverly's been forced to take most of their shots right now, as that back line of Masco has been tough. Now Whitehair trying to get that loose ball. Hall plays it forwards now, and no one making a run, so keeper scoops it up. Strong punt back towards midfield. That's Taylor Bavardi now. Able to play it back. Now Linden, nice cut to her right, keeps going. That's a great defense play in the end. Nora Devitt make sure that ball couldn't cross in, and actually was able to knock it off of Linden. Anderson hasn't been nearly as busy in the second quarter. Now Whitehair. Whistle blows and a foul called. It was Kendall Scully, who's a bit too strong defensively for Masco. That's sent forward by Cook. That's Fitzgerald now. Beverly just trying to string some passes together. That one a bit too far forward for Crowell, and it's knocked away. Beverly, though, staying with possession. 11:45 to go in this first half. Masco has the only goal. It was early in the first quarter. They lead 1-0. Beverly gets that kick in. Now the cross knocked away. I think it was Hanson. Now Hall a chance. Her shot. And a wonderful goal. What a strike from the left foot of Sarah Hall. And the Panthers have knotted up 1-1. Talked about having not many chances outside of those few shots from outside the box. Hall's been one of the players that have been consistently getting some good shots from distance, and that time it was too powerful for the keeper and blasted home, and Beverly have evened this game up. Now midfield, Whitehair trying to send that forward. Beverly, and a loose touch here. Crowell able to keep possession. Now a chance for her. They'll pass in. It's Fitzgerald. And she's able to finish. And just like that, Beverly adds number 2. The Panthers wasting no time in adding number 2, and they've got their first lead of the afternoon. Kaylee Crowell with some nice patience in the box and found a wide open Grace Fitzgerald able to finish past the keeper. And out of nowhere, Beverly strikes not once but twice.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I don't know how close, but it was close.
Didn't take long at all. And Masco trying to respond.
Sorry.
Now Lindenen plays that wide. Carfodius. Hall, one of the 2 goal scorers. Now that ball's crossed in. Just too high for Bavardi. Good defensive play on the far side, Ariane Shanda. Talked between quarters about how the Panthers would respond to that first deficit of the season. And it took a few minutes here in the second quarter, but just over halfway through it, under 9 to go, it took less than 60 seconds to get a pair of goals. They're looking a lot stronger here in the second quarter. Trying to find more now, looking for Sullivan. Carfodius there knocks it away. Valiant court. Morgan Bavardi, nice little cutback. And strong defensive play. That was Devitt. Now Sullivan. Masco with some nice possession here after allowing a pair of goals. Eager to see how they're able to respond with their first deficit. Whitehair battling defensively. And the whistle is blown. Beverly player down. They'll get a free kick. And Sophia Hemsey who draws it. And she'll let Anderson, the keeper, take it. Send it back to Whitehair in midfield. She's done so nicely to control those punts. Anderson likes to try to find Whitehair. She's done a good job with that. Now back to work. Crowell, now it's Fitzgerald again. Shoots it, a great save. And eventually covers the rebound. Sullivan. Great work there from Fitzgerald. Trying to pot her second. Bit of a loose touch, but able to knock it away by Hemsey. One for defenders not to allow kind of that ball to skip through, because that could allow an offensive player to go on a nice run. 6:45 to go in this first half. Beverly now with the 2-1 lead. Looking to switch the field. They'll do just that. It's Lindenen. Cuts back against Cook. And it's played back. Mike Sell. She'll get it back. Now Lindenen. It's a great ball forwards. Now that low cross in, but right at Anderson, scooped up. That was Ali Vaillancourt with the low cross. So Masco trying to respond to the Beverly pressure. Fitzgerald knocks that down. But the whistle will be blown right at midfield. That's where the free kick will be taken. Basically right where each quarter begins. That's hurt by Whitehair, just getting up to block that free kick. Some substitution. Sullivan will check out for Beverly. Samantha Carnavalo checks back in. Natalie Nolan in for Masco. She'll take the kick right here in front of us. Good control there by Mexel. Lindland trying to get there. Nice defensive play in the end. That's Lily Cook. Got that out of harm's way. Carnavalo just checked in, played it forward for Fitzgerald. Able to keep possession. Samantha Carnavalo here a bit too far. That'll be a white kick.
Oh, the camera guy? The photographer. The photographer.
Back and play. Head towards the far side. Crowell. She cuts it back. The Whitehair now plays it all the way back. Now sent in. Knock forward. Both teams trying to gain possession here. That's knocked wide towards Lindland. A bit too far. He's just unable to keep that in play. Now in midfield. Back to work. Masco trying to find Morgan Bavardi. Haven't said her name as much in quarter number 2. Again, Masco the better team in that first quarter. Beverly the better team in the second quarter. And in turn, the Panthers have the 2-1 lead. Now played forward. Whistle blown. Maybe an offside position. So Masco with possession. Knocked away. That was Kaylee Crowell defensively for Beverly. Clock is off, so it's to the ref's discretion of how long this first half will continue. Beverly going to try to hang on and keep that pressure up on Masco heading into halftime. Shonda who won that ball in the air. And Crowell, play on, says the ref. Plays it forward for Fitzgerald. Grace Fitzgerald, she'll get there. Tries to cut it back. Just a bit too far in front of Crowell. It's a nice idea from Grace Fitzgerald. Beverly will put it back to work. Nice defensive play. Knock it back towards midfield. That ball sent forward. Again, Beverly keeping that pressure. Taylor Bavardi into midfield. Leah Whitehair, great hustle, track that down in the midfield. She'll switch the field with Hall. Now through ball, and Carnavalis kind of turned around. I think he was expecting the ball to go out wide. It's a great pass from Sarah Hall. The Vaillancourt, Allie Vaillancourt, she's had a few nice runs, plays it out wide. Lauren Bowner in the corner. Lets that one roll away, and it'll be a corner kick. We're right around halftime here. Maybe the last good chance of the first half for either team. In the corner, that ball now crossed in. Now off the foot, that was Linden, who's able to get a foot up and deflected on frame, but just over the crossbar, hitting the upright. Kind of reminds me of a hockey type play. You're able to get kind of a deflection on a ball to get it in goal. And Linden, again, you can't use your head, so she was able to get her foot up and just get that ball towards the target, but just a bit too high. Anderson hits it forwards. That's Whitehair able to win a lot of possession in the midfield today for the Panthers. Carnival hits off her foot, but able to keep possession. But the whistle will blow, and that will be the end of the first half. Tale of two quarters here at Beverly High School. Masco with the first goal of the game, take the 1-0 lead, and a pair of goals in the second quarter from the Panthers. Fitzgerald with the go-ahead goal. We have a very interesting game here at halftime. Beverly 2, Masco 1. We'll be back soon with the start of the third quarter.
You are watching BevCam. Here, anyone can come to the studio to make their own local TV show. Contact us with your idea. We'll help you get started with producing your own show, editing it, and then we'll broadcast it to all of Beverly for your friends and family to see. You might even get some new fans. We also film local events like sports, music, city council meetings, and more. If you miss out on anything in town, you can catch up on it here. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Contact us at 978-927-5544 or email us at admin@bevcam.org.
Got a quarter? Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Listen.
All it took was someone who would insist that I just try.
Suddenly, everything was turned around because they judge you.
You tell them, I don't need this.
No one is going to understand.
Unless they've been through it, how can they?
Then one day you realize
You feel so hopeless.
I need help. I need help.
You feel so hopeless.
Then one day you realize,
Unless they've been through it, how can they understand?
I don't need this.
No one's going to judge you.
suddenly everything was turned around because they insist that I just try.
All it took was someone who would just
Listen.
Welcome back to Beverly High School as we prepare for the second half of action. My name is Evan Alfano. I have the call for you this afternoon. Beverly with the 2-1 lead over Masconomet here. Been a tale of two quarters. First quarter, Masco with a dominant team, creating the most chances. It was Morgan Bavardi who's able to pot home the goal to take the 1-0 lead early on. But in quarter number two, it was the Panthers that kind of turned things around, able to get a pair of goals. First was Sarah Hall, who found the back net with a nice left-footed shot from distance. And then just seconds later, not minutes, but seconds later, it was Grace Fitzgerald off a nice feed from Kaylee Crowell to give Beverly the 2-1 lead. And that is where things stand here at the beginning of quarter number three. Yeah, and Masco now, they're the team that looks to make some changes and try to even up this game. As Beverly was able to make some adjustments coming out of that first quarter and just turn things around. Felt like they were the more aggressive team and helped propel them to that lead. So we'll see what the Chieftains have in store in this third quarter. Sydney Anderson in goal for the Panthers. 4 shutouts already on this young season. And her name was called a bunch in that first quarter. She was able to weather the majority of the storm. But here in quarter number two, didn't hear nearly as much. That's a great thing for the Panthers. It means that she's not busy and goals aren't being scored. Both teams, Beverly here on the field, they once again have switched sides. So with every quarter, the teams will switch. So Beverly went left to right to start the game, then right to left in quarter number two. And they're once again going to switch, so they're going to go from left to right here to start quarter number three. Again, all high school games being played by 4 20-minute quarters. So total it's 80 minutes, 2 40-minute halves, but they're playing them in quarters, allowing for a 2-minute break between quarters 1 and 2 and between quarters 3 and 4. As we just wrapped about a 10-minute halftime. So both teams now in position. That's Morgan Bavardi, the goal scorer for the Chieftains, who will stand over the ball. Again, a strong second quarter from Beverly. We're back underway. That's Linden, nice play at Carnival. Again, both teams trying to gain that early momentum to start the second half. Whitehair's pass picked out by Lindelin, and she's going to go to work. Ball sent forward just out of this reach of Morgan Bavardi. And it's cleared nicely away by Sophia Hemsey. Now Samantha Carnival on the near side right near us. Plays it forward to Whitehair. And Whitehair just looking for some options. Tried a bit of a give and go. That's actually be tracked down. Sierra Merritt. But eventually played nicely away from Dumont. Now Lindelin. So far in this game, Landa Lindelin and Morgan Bavardi have really been the two top players for Masco in terms of offense. Just really trying to create chances. Again, Bavardi, the goal scorer. Now it's kicked in. And looking to switch the field. It's a nice defensive effort, though, in the end. It's Crowell. She'll keep the run. Kaylee Crowell. The long run off her again, and she's able to keep playing. Now Crowell back to her right, and eventually that's Hansen who knocks it away. Kaylee Crowell, one of those players, the ability to play just as well defensively and offensively. Showing that right there. Lindelin trying to gain possession, but ball just gets away from her. Ariane Chanda here will can play. Again, players just keeping the ball on the ground. Nice defensive effort there from Lindelin. Lena Linden in for Masco. The majority of possession in this third quarter for the Chieftains. Now Carnival, they have a loose touch that Excel takes care of. Now it's Taylor Bavardi. It's a good pass out wide. Now an opportunity to shot on frame, and I save. Anderson, our first look at a shot here in the second half. Makes quick work of it. Nice play by Carnival. She'll get possession back for the Panthers. Carnival plays it forward. Merritt is kind of going back to help. He'll try to track this ball down in the corner, but just a bit too far for her. And officials today aren't using, or they haven't been using either whistles that they physically blow. It's a button they're able to press, and it makes kind of the sound of a whistle, which has caused a bit of confusion because it is definitely softer than a regular whistle. But making sure they're able to keep the mask on, so they've made that change. Vale in court now, plays it towards Bavardi. That one just gets away from her though. It's actually knocked away, so Mask will get the kick on the far side. And we're back underway. Now low cross sent in. Now chance, that's blocked away. Mask will go back to work, trying to knock that forward. Eventually, barely takes care of business. It was Ali Carafodius there who put on the shot that was blocked. Well, Masconomet right now with majority of possession here in quarter number 3. Talked to halftime about their, trying to respond to the good second quarter from the Panthers, and they've done just that.
Nice, Sophia.
Nice takeaway there by Sophia Hemsey. Excel, they're switching the field. Now Leah Whitehair looks for options, but Linden in there with the steal. Taylor Bavardi. That's Morgan Bavardi. Team leading 6 goals now for Morgan Bavardi. The defense just too strong from the Panthers, that back line. Nora Devitt, Lily Cook, Sophia Hemsey just not allowing much to get going.
Yeah, just don't get in it.
So they'll kick this one in, far side, to the right of the Beverly bench. And here's Bavardi now, Taylor Bavardi. He'll keep it in. There's a cross sent into Morgan Bavardi. That's Devitt who gets a foot on that to knock it away. They'll keep possession. Adele in court. Beverly finally able to get some possession.
Nice job, Sam.
Yeah, Whitehair plays it forward. But just not much happening for the Panthers. Masco continues to kind of dominate the possession. The ball kind of deflected backwards. Linden trying to track it down, gets away. They will have possession here in the corner. Now cross that in. It's a good one. Loose ball, blocked away. Another chance. That's a great save in the end. Anderson moving to her left.
Goalie.
Gets down and makes a fantastic save. Beverly able to keep the lead. That's the best chance so far in quarter number 3 for Masco. Just unable to convert yet. Beverly with some rare offensive possession right now in this third quarter. Okay, Masco has been a team on the front foot, a little more aggressive in this quarter. Just trying to figure out this kick in here. Corral on the far side, whistle blow, back the other way. And quickly, Cheatham's going to go back to work trying to get that up the field. Nice defensive effort. Kelsey Dalbon picked that out in the midfield. Now Merritt. Here goes Masco once again. Morgan Bavardi with a big cut there, but out is the keeper. Sydney Anderson able to jump out and get ahead of Bavardi to make that stop.
Nice, Sam!
That's a nice defensive play there from Natalie Nolan for Masco. Valancourt plays it out wide. No one home. The Chieftains are going to make a couple of substitutions the next opportunity. There's the ball played in. Knocked forward up the far side of the field. Merritt trying to battle there. Nolan sends that back. Good idea there. Just kind of keep possession in a tough spot. Just play it back to your defense. Allows teams to kind of regroup, spread the field back out. So here goes Beverly. Quickly losing possession. Excel knocks it forward. Taylor Bavardi, now Lindenin. And you're right, it's Linden, her cross. Now Bavardi, her shot. And it's a tie game. How about that? That's Lindenin. Seemed like it was coming for her. Elena Lindenin. It's a beautiful low cross. Finds herself open, slots it away in the far corner. And this game takes another twist, and we are tied at 2 goals apiece.
All right, Beverly, get it back now.
Again, Masco the better team in the first quarter, Beverly the better team in the second quarter. Masco seems to just be on the front foot again here in quarter 3, and they've got that tying goal. Delane to Lindenin. Felt like it was coming for her. She was able to create a lot of offense. And it was due, and so Beverly trying to go back to work. Connor Ball plays it forward. Now Merritt. Let's cut to it. It's a great defensive play. As Linden, who just scored, tries to play it forward. It's a nice defensive play by Hemsey. Bavardi was trying to make that run. So 2 goals apiece here in the third quarter. Bavardi and Linden for Masco, Hall and Fitzgerald for the Panthers. And Morgan Bavardi tries to cut it back. Nice play again from Hemsey defensively. Sierra Matt's got some space in the midfield. Tries to feed Whitehair, but just too far in front. Valancourt will track it down. Now Hemsey again knocks that out of harm's way. And letting it go out of play is Karafodius. It's Lee Cook who's going to take the kick right here from out of bounds. The ball sent for Merritt. That's Hanson defensively. William White here in the midfield. He's going to switch the field. Corner ball gets a foot on it, but no one home there. Good idea though, trying to set up your teammate Merritt. Now Linden. Nice defensive play there from Ariane Shonda. And Whitehair. Strong on the ball, plays it forward. Crowell trying to track it down, but that one, again, too far in front.
Come on, girls, keep it down here.
Subs are made. Fitzgerald checks back in for Merritt. Linden will come out. And Olivia Guerrero will check in for Masco. Nice play. It's Leah Whitehair that'll come forward and get that free kick. She'll send that now towards the top of the box. And rough blow will be a handball. Sarah Hall try to control it. Again, it's so difficult when you're not able to use your head on these high balls. Every player kind of jump as high as they can to get control. Hall just kind of let her elbow come up. Now Taylor Bavardi knocks that forward. That's Guerrero just check in, trying to track it down. Nice play by Anderson. She kind of came out off her line there to scoop that up. And the quick feet of Guerrero, who just checked in, almost able to get to that. Would have caused some serious trouble for the goalkeeper. But it was Anderson who won that battle. So Beverly now back to work. Samantha Carnival doing some nice footwork, and she'll find Fitzgerald. Masco's been so much better defensively in that brief lapse of really 60 seconds where there's two goals kind of unfolded back to back. But outside of that, it's been a strong defensive effort for them. And they've worked hard to get this game tied. They Cook, nice defensive effort. You look at the ball first. This player went tumbling down, but whistle won't blow again, so the ball was hit first. Fitzgerald, get up by her, just try to track down that ball. Now Hall cuts it forward. A little more possession here for Beverly, but Whitehair's pass just a bit too far in front of Carnival. Some more subs. Corwell will check out. It's Sullivan back in. Bell Sullivan in for Beverly. A couple subs from Masconomet. They go back to work offensively. Kelsey Del Ball, and they're stepping in to win possession. Now Lindemann, it's a strong cut from her. Elena Linden keeps possession out into the corner. Plays a cross back, but nothing home. Ball played back past midfield. And rolled out wide. An opportunity here again for Masco. Nothing home. Beverly able to knock down forwards. Carnival now possession. Ball played all the way back to midfield. Again, the Chieftains with full control of this third quarter. Beverly just not able to muster much offensively yet in the second half. Able to get some possession, plays all the way back to Dumont. And whistle blow foul, that's on Ariane Shonda there. Kind of stuck her foot in there. Kind of plays end up happening, goes with the ball, but again the ball moves quickly, so sometimes end up hitting the foot of a player. Now ball in the box here. Players everywhere. Now a chance. And a goal. How about that? Able to capitalize and scoring his Masco. Kind of a loose ball just sitting at the top of the box. And Masconomet takes the 3-2 lead. That was Alex Woodland. Just kind of waited for that ball to come down. And it's a quick 3-2 lead. Again, the ball was crossed in, was kind of just bouncing around a couple times. And a nice play from Woodland, just kind of waited for that ball to come down and fired it past the keeper Anderson. Looked at first like it maybe would trickle wide, but in the end it sneaks in. Dominant third quarter from the Chieftains results in a pair of goals. And they have now taken a 3-2 lead here in half number 2. And they once again keep possession. Beverly a little flat-footed here in quarter number 3. A little deflated after such a great second quarter that saw him score a pair of quick goals. Another ball at the top of the box. Work to be done here for the defense. And Nordevitt is the one that does the work, knocks it away. Fitzgerald trying to track down that ball. They play it all the way back to Dumont. Smart work from Masco to play out of the back. Leonard gets there a bit too physical. Sophia Hemsey a bit too strong on the ball. Be a free kick here for the Chieftains. That ball now heading towards frame. One touch. And Anderson able to scoop it up. That was Linden who came flying in. But Sydney Anderson, the senior keeper, able to get there first. Ball played out wide. Carnival. It's a nice ball forward to Fitzgerald. She lets that go. That's Dumont. Good strong defensive play there from her. The back line of Masco is so tough in this third quarter. Masco really able to just pass around the back. Lennon able to trip over the ball there. So play resumes. Fitzgerald able to turn. And that is nice defense again from Dumont. Kylie Dumont knocks it away. Fitzgerald able to keep possession. And Masco has been the tougher team here in quarter number 3. Whitehair plays all the way back to Cook. Beverly working hard, trying to get the game-tying goal. Carnival on the ball, goes on a couple times, and the second time, the whistle will blow. A dangerous free kick now for the Panthers. It's Samantha Carnival who took the foul. The Whitehair is going to be the one that's going to stand over the ball. Looks to be just two people in front of the ball. Whitehair will take it. That fires a bit too high and over the frame, and the whistle will blow, and that'll end quarter number 3. So the Masco Chieftains with a fantastic third quarter, scoring a pair of goals. It was Alex Woodland and Elena Lindenen who scored goals. It was Lindenen with a second to tie the game, and Woodland with the go-ahead goal. And Beverly once again plays from behind, 3-2. Not the strongest quarter from the Panthers, as they're going to have to pick things up here as we enter the fourth quarter. In the first quarter, it was Masco that really kind of took control, had the 1-0 lead on a goal from Morgan Bavardi. In quarter number 2 was Beverly that really took control. Sarah Hall shot from distance, and then Grace Fitzgerald, who gave them the 2-1 lead. And nice play with Crowell inside the box. Tucked it home for the lead, but then, and that was the halftime score. And then in the third quarter, once again, it was Masco that really just kind of took control from the jump. Had a lot of possession to start the quarter. Felt like a goal was coming, and sure enough, it did. Alina Lindenen really did. Again, she's a name I've said a lot in this game, and a deserved goal for her, and she was able to tie things up. Then Alex Woodland stepped up, and third goal was definitely a bit of a strange one. It was a cross in kind of at the top of the box. Took a few bounces. Beverly was kind of just standing around waiting for the ball to come down, and Woodland didn't wait around and got her foot on it, and was able to find the far post and the lead. From my angle, it looked like the ball might have been trickling wide, but it did find the net past Anderson. And so Beverly knows their work is cut out for them here in quarter 4. And the clock has not been on here in the second half. So the referee been controlling how much time is played. Definitely can be tricky for players, especially in this fourth quarter, if you're not able to look up at the scoreboard and see how much time you have left to get that game-tying goal potential or game winner. As both teams once again switch fields, maybe this is the lucky side for Beverly. This is where they're able to score their 2 goals in quarter number 2. So if they're able to score a couple more, try to pull out a victory here. It's a great game so far as we are back underway. Again, quarter number 4. Masconomet with a 3-2 lead over the Beverly Panthers. 13 versus 13. That was Taylor Bavardi and Leah Whitehair. Bavardi wins that battle. Bailey in court. Davitt knocks that forward now to Whitehair. Sarah Hall with nice patience there. Great hustle from Lindenen. Get possession right back. That's Cook. Nice play defensively. Lee Cook, but Lindenen, she's been so strong with the ball. Now Morgan Bavardi. That one just a bit too far in front. It'll be a goal kick. Didn't take long for Masconomet to try to make a run. And who else but Alina Lindenen. Been so good this afternoon for the Chieftains. Or Morgan Bavardi up front.
You're hungry.
Ball sent towards midfield. Whitehair. Civilian court too strong there for Hall. A couple of great goal scorers here today. Again, Morgan Bavardi, she's got 6. Kaylee Crowell with 5 for the Panthers. Crowell helping to set up the goal, the second goal. That was scored by Fitzgerald. Winning time here at Beverly. Final quarter of play. And like it has been for the majority of the second half, ball is in Beverly's defensive half. But just a one-goal game. We get back underway. Ball sent forward by Hansen. Lauren Hansen very strong defensively in the back for Masco this afternoon. Now played forward by Mexel. Now a chance to work. It's crossed in, but there is Sydney Anderson. She has no problem knocking that down and sending it forward. Now Sullivan gets on that. Hansen up to the task, knocks it away. Now Lindenen. It's a nice turn, trying to find Bavardi, but it's cut out. Now Morgan Bavardi, she's got a chance to work. And her cross, a nice save, that's Anderson. Ball was crossed in, she got a hand to it to make sure that it couldn't get to the far post. Now loose ball, Fitzgerald going to try to track it down, but unable to do so. That's going to come right to us. Cook's going to be able to roll a bit forward with this kick in. A lot of times you with players with throw-ins, they'll kind of skip forward a bunch before they actually throw the ball and try to get as far up the field as they can. Now a chance for Beverly. That's Crowell. She fires, but right at the keeper. Bit of a loose touch, but able to control Kaylee Crowell. Again, she's got 5 goals this year. Almost out of that total. That's really the best chance Beverly's had in this second half. Now Crowell battling with Dumont.
Nice, Leah!
Masco back to work.
Nice, Sarah!
Beverly's some good offensive pressure here. Now loose ball right in the midfield. Hall tracks that down, plays it back. It's quickly sent forward. There's a little white hair, but Mike Sell able to kind of win possession. We got a player down. Leah Whitehair. Been a strong second half again for Masconomet. Good fourth quarter, at least to begin, by Beverly. It was Kaylee Crowell who was able to fire a shot on target, but right at the keeper. And player down is Leah Whitehair. She's really been maybe the strongest player today that hasn't been able to score a goal. Really kind of dominated that midfield, winning a lot of possession for Beverly. Good to see her up to her feet, walking on her own power. Both teams using this time to kind of come together and figure out how they're going to handle this final quarter. Again, clock stopping for an injury. So this isn't any game time that Beverly will lose as they trail by a goal. Both teams break the huddle. Again, Beverly undefeated at 4-0-0. But trail here in quarter number 4 by a score of 3-2 to the Masconomet Chieftains. Masco with the early 1-0 lead. Beverly responded with a pair. Masco responding with a pair of their own. So a seesaw back and forth contest that really is completely up for grabs. Any team could come forward here in this fourth quarter and take the victory. In the midfield, Sarah Hall. Sierra Merritt. The ball knocked forward. Nice work by Merritt to control. Looks for Sullivan. Bit too strong of a touch. But a nice idea to cut by the middle of the field. Now Linden. Elena Linden just taking her time. Filling court in the middle of the field. Trying to find Bavardi. Nice defensive play from Nora Devitt. Now Vaillancourt, she'll shoot from distance. That's a tough shot. Nice save from Anderson. She'll scoop it up. That shot was dipping on Sydney Anderson. She's kind of able to get down to her knees to control. Now Merritt again with white hair on the sideline. She was kind of the one that Anderson would pick out in that midfield to get the ball to. Sierra Merritt doing that now. Now here's Beverly. That's Hanson with a big right foot to knock it away. Bavardi turns and looks for options. And now turning a shot. That's going to skip on over the net. That was Linden once again. Kind of a bouncing ball. Did a quick turn and fired. It could have been tricky. Just didn't dip fast enough. Wholesale changes now for Masconomet. Fitzgerald will come out for Beverly. Carnival will check in. Lauren Bowner in for the Chieftains. Also goal scorer Alex Woodland. Vaillancourt looks for options. Cuts it back. It's Bavardi. Masco doing the right thing, just keeping that possession, nursing the 1-goal lead. No need to rush much right now. Beverly, on the other hand, desperate trying to get as much possession as they can to try to get that game-tying goal. Once again, choose to just play it back. Now switching the field. A one-on-one, Sullivan battling, knocks it out of bounds. Natalie Nolan wins possession from Masco. He's look to make another substitution. It's actually Nolan who's going to check out right now.
So yeah, these things are making it look bright, but it's not.
Allie Carafodius will check in. Vaillancourt. Outside. Nice little move by Bowner. That ball trickling into the box. Anderson will scoop that up. Set a few of those tricky balls that kind of just head in the box. Not sure as a keeper to come out or not. Back to work now is Beverly. Merritt looking for Sullivan. Nice play, Carafodius. But the whistle will blow. That's going to be a foul. So a dangerous free kick now for the Panthers. Carafodius is the guilty party. Let's see if Beverly decides maybe they just want to put this on frame. It might be Sarah Hall that's going to take this. And she will. Her shot. And right at the keeper. Some great power from Sarah Hall. She's already scored once from distance today. But that is right at the keeper who makes the save. Carnival trying to get that ball. They will knock it out of play. Masconomet, no rush to get these balls back into play. Trying to chew those Preston seconds away from Beverly. But Beverly able to get possession right on the far side of the field. Great contest this afternoon. The sun is set, gets darker as we head near the end of this game. Masco with a 3-2 lead. But a chance here for the Panthers. Still going is Crowell, but not able to just get that shot off. But they'll keep possession.
Put the biscuit in the basket.
That's Hall. Sent it towards the far post. Nobody home in the end. Samantha Carnival was the one closest. It's a nice idea, just didn't have the personnel up front to make a play happen. Carnival quickly sends that forward towards Merritt. Sierra Merritt. Kaylee Crowell. Beverly starting to up the pressure. Ball played forward. Morgan Bavardi. Nice ball. Really Cook, a nice play defensively. Keeping it away from very dangerous Elena Lindenen. Now Merritt, now Crowell. It's a nice run by her. And a great idea from Hanson just to play it back for the keeper. And she'll play that out wide.
Keep it down here, Beverly.
Time now, the essence here in the fourth quarter. Back to work. Masco cut out nicely though, Nora Devitt. Sarah Hall plays it out wide. That's cut out nicely. Barthodius, Lily Cook. And Beverly really playing tough in this fourth quarter. And the whistle will blow, foul. I think it's Alex Woodland who commits the foul on Kaylee Crowell. So Sarah Hall, again, very powerful shot, right and left foot. We saw the left foot with the goal and the right foot from another free kick. She'll send this in on frame, takes a deflection, keeper comes out, shot is blocked. Keeper came out, made a fantastic save. It's an excellent free kick by Hall, just couldn't find someone to finish. Excellent goalkeeping as well. Leah Whitehair is waiting to check back in this game. That's big for the Panthers. Cook keeps it in play. Every moment counts now. That's a nice play there defensively by Sophia Hemsey. So Taylor Bavardi and Leah Whitehair will check in. It's Woodland coming out for Masco and Carnival for the Panthers. Fans, edge of their seat here. That's a nice cut. Bavardi, her left shoulder blocked away. Or Devitt could have been a goal-saving defensive play there. Very dangerous Morgan Bavardi, who's got a goal already this afternoon. Fans along the fence behind me, eagerly watching this very exciting game, the last few minutes of it. Now chance cross, blocked away. It's going to be a second corner.
Next to the corner. It's not.
Second cross, and that's also blocked. Nice defensive play there, blocked again. Beverly trying to get down the field via just some blocks. But back to work, Bavardi. A bit too far ahead. It's going to be a goal kick. Beverly needing to work quickly now.
Goal kick.
The strong foot of Anderson sends that forward, but that's going to roll harmlessly out of play.
Yeah, I bet.
Masconomet just trying to gain some possession, maybe some insurance as well. Morgan Bavardi, that's a great ball. Low cross, but right at Anderson. That was Olivia Guerrero from Bavardi. Now Merritt, too strong of a touch. Revealing court. Nice work there. Mike Sell plays it out wide. Good work from Masco to switch the field. And they're just going to play it back. Again, no rush. You've got the lead. Again, always looking for that insurance goal, but at the same time making sure they limit the possession of the Beverly Panthers.
Yep.
Now it's played back. Nice work, Bavardi again trying to throw in a through ball. Nothing doing there. Now Lindenen, she'll turn, she'll fire, and just wide rebound. And an incredible save. That was Sydney Anderson. That is a game-saving save from Sydney Anderson. And now Beverly's going to try to respond to Sullivan. Nice defensive play, though. Ali Corafodius. This game has all the feels of a playoff game. Beverly working quickly. Sydney Anderson, remember that save as this game ticks down. Cook plays it in, and her pass attempt blocked away. They'll play it low. Now Fitzgerald, she kind of gets that one high up in the air. Crowell now battling. It will knock it down. That's a great turn. That goes to left, her shot, and it goes wide. Oh, a golden opportunity for Kaylee Crowell. She just pushed it a bit wide. Had such good control, but unable to grab the finish.
Really hard to see numbers at this point.
And we remain at 3-2.
Especially Beverly's black numbers.
That's knocked away. Crowell able to get possession. Play towards Fitzgerald. And Masconomet now just trying to knock that away.
Yeah.
Now a through ball for Lindenen. That's going to get right to Anderson, but that's going to be it. An exciting contest here this afternoon that the Masconomet Chieftains will come away with the 3-2 victory. Beverly battling hard in that fourth quarter, but unable to find that tying goal. They'll suffer their first defeat of the season. Again, really a back and forth seesaw afternoon. In that first quarter, it was Masconomet that really kind of dominated, getting the first goal from Morgan Bavardi, her 6th of the season. In quarter number 2 was a pair of goals from Beverly. Sarah Hall, a nice left-footed effort. And then Grace Fitzgerald on a nice pass from Kaylee Crowell, giving Beverly a 2-1 halftime lead. But then in quarter 3 was a great response from the Chieftains, getting a pair of goals. Elena Lindenan, who played well all afternoon with a tying effort. Then Alex Woodland, kind of a loose ball at the top of the box, was able to slot home for the 3-2 lead in the fourth quarter. Again, Beverly the better team, but Masco just hang on defensively and get the winner for an exciting contest. Beverly again, great performance after just their first defeat of the season. They are still 4-1, and these are two of the best teams battling it out. It was an exciting contest, and Masco comes away with the victory. Your final score, Masconomet Chieftains 3 and the Beverly Panthers 2.